Welcome back to tbealesbaits. Today I'm going to try to create a bait I had when I was a kid. It was clear with gold bloodline in it. So I'm going to use the Angling AI core shot pintail, and I'm going to attempt to make this look similar to what I had when I was a kid. I remember catching some really nice bass on it. Of course, back then we didn't weigh them, we just tossed them back. So let's see what I can come up with. Check this temperature out, see where we're at. We are at temperature. As you can see, it's pretty clear. This one seems jammed up. Let's see if this one works. Uh-oh. They both seem jammed up. Well, we'll be right back. Okay, we got it working now. Now let's double check the temperature, make sure she's still nice and warm. Oh yeah, still up to temperature. So here we go, this is a clear shot. So no pigments, no additives, nothing in the outside edge. Top that off. Okay, now we just have to wait. So while we wait, I'll peel this off and get ready to see how this one comes out. Hopefully it will, like I said, it's clear, very, very clear. So hopefully this will work out well. I may end up changing it a little if I do it again, because it may be even a bit too clear. I may actually try adding a drop of a yellow to it just to give it a little bit of color. But the goal is on this one to create it as close as I can to the original, which was basically crystal clear with a gold stripe running right through it. So we'll be back after this cools, and I will add the gold to one of this, and then we'll go. Welcome back. Now we're going to take these out of the mold, unmold them, see what we got. Hopefully they came out as good as I think they're going to be. And then, as you can hear, I'm keeping that plastic warm. I divided out about a quarter of a cup of the leftover clear so that I can use it to add the glitter. Ultra fine, basically. It's a golden holographic, so it will have some other colors reflecting. Woo! Wow. Not sure you can even really see those too well, but they are almost crystal clear. So now we peel these out like that, and then we just pop them off, slide them off, make sure the hole is clear, and do it on both sides. This one I've got to cut off because for some reason the metal seems to slide around on this. That's probably the only downfall I have about this, is that the pintails move around. Ooh, that one has a big air pocket in it. I'm going to hope that it's where the next color will go through and fill it. It'll give it an odd look, but hopefully it'll If not, I'll cut it up and throw it back in with the yellow, the gold colors. So we'll just snap this stuff apart so it melts up a little bit easier. And like I said, the ones that have the tail already on them, check that, looks pretty good. The ones that have the tail on them, you do have to cut them off. So you can see where roughly the hole ends, and you can kind of snip off there. You get the hole here, check to make sure you get the hole on this end, and then you just drop them back in. This one came out fine because the pin stayed where it was supposed to. You just gotta get it back in the right spot. Takes a little bit. This one, the pin stayed in, but it's got a little bit of funky stuff at the end. I don't know why. Make sure you check this end out and make sure it's got a nice clean open hole. Otherwise it will plug and it will not fill. I found that out. So this one, looks like it's about there. This is the one I'm not sure about because it does have an air bubble right here. So I'm going to put that way up here and we'll see if that one actually does shoot. This one should be okay. I know that one does have an air bubble trapped in it, but not bad. I think it'd still be okay to fish. I didn't get quite enough. There we go. Okay. So now, put this back together. Check out this, see if this is up to temps. I want it. This has to go back in for a few more seconds, probably another 30 seconds to a minute, because it is still gelled up a little bit. That's okay. We'll be right back. Okay, so here we go. We're going to try this ultra fine gold. And it is really, 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 really tiny. I don't know if you can see how tiny it is. Maybe, kind of. It is like just almost powder. So I'm using a lot. Quarter teaspoon for roughly a half a cup. Trying to get that real shiny gold look to it. I want to almost have so much that it doesn't, so it makes basically a solid line in there. I think I may put just a little bit more in. Let's add just a little more. Let's add another eighth. Yeah, that ought to do it. Yeah, that looks about right. Let's check the temperature. A little bit low. I'm going to put it back in the microwave for maybe 10 seconds, just to bring it up a teeny tiny bit. With the glitters from Hobby Lobby, you want to be extremely careful. You don't want to go up too high with those. We are going to need my trusty angle here. And I did clear that out. Yep. Okay. go. Let's see how this works. Okay. That's pretty close to what I was looking for. Okay, so we will be back in a few seconds. Bear with us. Welcome back. We're going to open this up and see what it came out as. Thinking the next batch I try like this, I'm going to add a teeny bit of mother of pearl mica powder that I got from Hobby Lobby. Ooh, that came out really kind of cool. Now, let's see. Well, that one still has the air pocket in it, so he's going to end up being no good. That's okay. I will throw him into the gold batch, and he can get added to that. The rest of these came out pretty nice looking. I'm going to take him off the spur here, and I may actually add even a little more glitter to it, because I want a little more gold. Ooh, that one's got an air pocket in it too. Didn't see that. Oh well. That one can go away. But I got 4 decent ones. But yeah, I think I'd like a little more gold in it. It's really good, but I'd like a little more of the gold coming through. This one for some reason ran on the outside of it. I'm not sure why. But probably didn't get seeded back in quite perfectly. Not sure you can see that gold flash in there. But I think they came out pretty good. I'm going to run another batch, like I said, with the little bit of mother of pearl in it, and probably a little more of the gold flake, or maybe I throw it a little bit of gold pigment powder in the middle of it, just to give it a teeny bit more color. I like the gold flash coming through, but it's still a little too thin of a saturation for me. So we'll be back after I run the next batch through. Bear with me. So I added a little bit of mother of pearl to this one to kind of give it a little less translucency. And then I put some more flake in this one for the gold, and I put a little bit of gold inference powder into it. I've shot them. Let's see how they came out. I'm a little worried I might have gone a little too heavy on the mother of pearl, and the gold may not show through. I haven't looked, so this will be to you and to me at the same time. Here we go. Well, I can see the tails look pretty, and I think I can see the bodies. Now, the gold is in there. You can kind of see it, but like I said, I did shoot it a little too thick on the mother of pearl. Learning process, keep that a little lighter so it shows through a little better. But it came out pretty nice looking. I mean, that's a pretty nice looking bait. I do wish it had that line a little more so you could see it, so it was a little more translucent, but hey, for a first try with these 2 colors, I think I did okay. We will see how it works. So if you can, Just let me know which one you think is better, the completely clear one or the mother of pearl look. Let me know what you think. Have a great week. Good luck fishing, and see you next time.